If you like my videos, please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio.
Colonel, after he couldn't throw me out of the Marine Corps with a summary court-martial, it is the battalion commander's prerogative to still send you to a separation board where you are supposed to be judged by a panel of your peers.
Mhm.
A panel of my peers was a master sergeant, a master guns, and a major. I'm like, great, I'm screwed. So yeah, me and Colonel, we didn't get along. So when he saw me in that little mud hut for an NJP, Forristel, I knew I'd see you here. I'm like, well, sir, this is the second time you've said that to me since we've been in country. What's up? What you got?
Jesus.
Yeah. And I have no idea how I didn't lose rank. Didn't lose rank.
So they put you in for something with a combat V?
Yeah. 3 different things with a combat V. Because we were, so we had the mortars platoon, right? India 3-4 mortars.
Yeah.
And our mortars guys never did mortars. And we were never with our platoon. We were always, I'm talking clicks out in front of everybody. They pretty much just murked us out the whole time. Hey, go that way. Well, what's that way? I don't know. You let us know. Okay. So we did crunchy. They did tracker because we had to. I mean, you know, that's what we were, the dirty 2 dozen. We were just friggin' 24 assholes stuck on a vehicle going, what the hell? Sure, we'll go that way.
Okay.
At least if we're going that way, we know that there's nothing friendly in front of us.
So you were basically in a similar situation to what I was. I was just a one-man section.
Yeah, we flew freaking solo pretty much, you know, the whole time. You know, we'd always end up regrouping after a day or 2, but I mean, we were usually the furthest north vehicle in our platoon, or east or west, just, you know, way the hell out there somewhere with no actual vehicular support. They were like, well, you know, you got mortars, you got a machine gunner team, and a couple little things we went out and did. We had a sniper team attached to us. So I mean, we rolled, man.
Who all was on the vehicle?
Me, and I don't know if you remember old Narcoleptic. He had some big old BCGs. He was a real quiet kid, real nerdy.
Skinny and tall?
No, he was kind of short and dumpy.
No, I don't really
like
remember.
A big old head.
I don't remember him.
He was pretty boot, like right before we left. Like one of those last classes right before we left.
Mm-hmm. So it was basically you and him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah, just me and doing our thing. So Diala, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're laying down, you know, thousands of rounds and whatnot, and this, that, the third. Well, we get a damn. Actually, I don't know if it was in Diala. It was either right before or right after, because my memory gets a little sketchy too. A long time ago.
Yeah.
And Iraq looks like Iraq. It all looks the freaking same until you get to Baghdad. We're stopped on the side of the road somewhere, and I think it was Diala. It was after we'd blown the bridge, after the fight was pretty much over. We were waiting for those yahoos with the floating bridges to show up to get us across.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we get word that there is a fuel truck heading straight for us, and they're going to detonate it. Well, we happen to have an AT-4 strapped to the top of the truck, or top of the track. So we start arguing over who was going to get to shoot the fuel truck with the AT-4. And it was the argument of, well, if you shoot it, I'm going to be in the back blast area. And then, well, if you shoot it, then I'm going to be in the black blast area. We argued so much and so long, not paying attention to shit around us. Fuel truck went right by. Like a block and a half over.
Wow.
We're like, oh. Well, you.
So what
like
happened?
we were fist fighting on the top of the damn track in the middle of Iraq.
Over who was going to shoot it.
Over who was going to shoot the damn fuel truck with an AT-4.
So who ended up shooting it? Nobody?
It never even detonated.
No.
It just crashed. You know, like we got tired of dismounting and clearing buildings and sending our infantry in. So, like, what's the next best thing? Oh, we got plenty of Mark 19 rounds.
Yeah,
That'll clear a building really fast.
that was my go-to. I tried to stay off my 50.
I was never a fan. It just jammed too much. Give me a 50 all day long. Mark 19s. So, okay, yeah. Diala. Diala and Mark 19. So we're laying down Mark 19. Joker jams. Hang fire.
Ooh.
Harry's in the turret. I jump out the darn driver's seat. Lay down on the plenums. I got one hand up under the gun and one hand in the feed port tray. And I'm trying to pull this damn grenade out. Cigarette hanging out of my mouth. I mean, you know me. I always had a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. Broad daylight. The platoon commander, comes leaping and bounding across an active firefight to yell at me from the ground, "Put out your cigarette!" And about this time, I got this hang fire Mark 19 round out. And I stand up, no shirt, just a flak jacket, no helmet, CVC's around my waist, cigarette still hanging out of my mouth, and said, "What? Put out your cigarette!" So I dropped the round. Catch. I didn't see him for like 3 days. Like, dude, I'm literally getting shot at right now, and you're worried about me smoking a cigarette. Get the hell out of here.
It's
Go
bad
back
for
to your
you.
command vehicle behind that building and go hide.
What was the name of that documentary that you were in?
There was 2, and they were kind of intermingled. So there was 30 Days of Baghdad, and there was the Devil Dog Diaries, Baghdad Bound. In Kuwait, they embedded this National Geographic reporter with us. And we all thought he was some kind of spy. Reporter, go the fuck away. Bye, see ya. I got nothing to say to you. Shoo shoo. And Gary was actually that dude was a savage, man. Like, it didn't matter what kind of fire was getting laid down. That goofy 60-year-old National Geographic joker was out there shucking and jiving, ducking and dodging. We're like, "Gary, you're gonna die. I got a job to do." All right, bye. Yeah, but that documentary ended up to be like the gunny show.
I saw you pretty prominently in there. I'll put a link down in the description of the video so that any of you that want to go take a peek at it can go watch that